This is part 2 of melody number 1 for Music Theory 1. Now that we've planned our melody out, we're ready to enter it in Finale. And so I'm going to select empty staves, treble clef, add, next. You're going to call your melody Melody 1. We're going to do 4 of them. And so I want them titled specifically. Simple meter, major key. Composer is you. Next, select my time signature. Key signature is B flat. I'm going to do this time. I'm going to specify an initial tempo marking so I can show you another feature in Finale. A pickup note was decided on. The number of measures is 8. Finish. Good job, Finale. Next, Apple Plus. I'm going to make it bigger because I have a hard time seeing. I'm going to clean house a little bit, get rid of some of the text that's unnecessary, and then by using the expression tool, I'm going to change this. When I right-click it and I select Edit Text Expression, it gives me this dialog box that contains the information for the tempo and tempo marking. I'm going to get rid of 120 because I don't want that in the score. I'm going to leave that up to the performer in this case. But this is the place where if you want to change the font, you can do that. I don't want to do that, so we're going to leave it alone. Next, I'm going to set my measures. Selection tool, I'm going to select 5 measures in this case because I decided a pickup note. You might not have a pickup note. Shift, open Apple, M, pulls up the measures dialog box. I'm changing it to 5 because there's a pickup measure, and then I'm changing this to 4. Now I'm ready to go and move the entry palette close by. I like to have my hand on the keypad, and here we go. My pickup note's the dominant. That's a very common pickup note, 5 to 1 scale degrees. I'm going to work quickly. I don't want to be doing this all afternoon. Shortcut, if I want a dotted note, just press the dot and that gives you the note. Quarter note. Here's scale degree 4. Quarter notes. 8th note. Quarter note. Dotted. And finally here we're going to have a half note. Now Finale is going to put a rest in there. We're going to have to deal with that rest. So before Finale gets a chance to put a rest in the pickup measure, I'm going to put 2 8th rests in. Now on the first of the 2 8th rests, I'm going to right click and I have the option to hide. I'm going to hide that because I want an 8th rest to compensate for my pickup note. And so this is how you do this. You have to fool it a little bit. It has that option for you. Next, I'm ready for articulation. I'll just do a little bit of this. So here we have our slurs. Just drag over until it's shaded. Click, drag, click, drag, drag, click, and drag, and drag, click, drag. Next, articulations. I'm going to use the articulation tool for this. I have some staccatos. Notice how staccato is selected at point position number 1. Now if I simply click on each one, it starts to recognize that I am going to enter a lot of them. Next, dynamics. Mezzo forte is what I decided. Return, and then I had a piano here. Again, piano, return, and I also had this other decrescendo expression marking. To make this, I just double click and then pull, and that pulls it out. And then you have handles that you can change the size of it. For this, I'm going to have it here. I have it placed directly underneath the note I intend it to be placed under. I'm ready to save a copy for myself on the desktop and put it on my memory stick and then listen to it. But I'll let you do that for yourself. Mine is done. Oh, don't forget to get rid of the copyright unless you want it copyrighted. Anyhow, this is an example of a completed first melody. I suppose I'd call it melody 1. Like I said, I would call it there. Good idea to proofread your work. That's the end of the video.